probably would be the timing of which certain members agree when it is, when it's a good time to have sex, when it isn't a good time to have sex. So again, it could be miscommunication between two people, or perhaps it's different circumstances that arise that, someone's really, hey, let's go, and then another person says no. So I would say the biggest thing is communication.
People aren't aware enough of the sexual diseases there are out there, and they don't take enough precautions when having sex about it, or they don't talk to their partners enough, or communicate with their partners enough, or they don't know them well enough. So I've seen that being a problem, and also people don't protect themselves as well as they should be, or they don't really realize the risk of pregnancy as much. So I think those are a few sexual problems that are significant.
I think the biggest problem that I see when it comes to sex is the confidence that both people have. If you don't have extreme confidence in yourself, that really just kind of cripples the whole situation, because let's say you're having sex and you feel self-conscious about whatever you're doing. At that point, you no longer enjoy what you're doing, and your partner can definitely see it in you.
When it's her turn, or I go down on her and she comes and it's her turn, to give me a blowjob, she doesn't finish. So I don't get satisfied and she does. I get a little bit grumpy afterwards. Yeah, the first time. Right?
Too late, that's my thing. It gets tiring.
I think it has to do with how good the person is at foreplay, because you can sit there and hump a rat when it's dead and it'll still be dead.
I don't know, sometimes like a girl's not even, if you're making out with her and you're like, I don't know, putting your finger down there, sometimes they just don't get wet.
It really depends on the mood and the context of the situation. If the mood is built up and there's if it's more about romance per se for that night, watching a movie, flowers, candles, etc., you'd expect that you'd want the foreplay section to be a little bit longer than, say, for instance, if it's okay, we are in the mood, we're good to go right now, let's jump into it. So I want to say that it's really based off of context rather than in general of what should be an average.
I think it's more important in a relationship than if you're hooking up. I feel more more of an ego if I make the girl come first before I do, because I don't know, it's like you get that satisfaction of knowing that you can make a girl, come.
Well, I don't think an orgasm every single time is necessary, but it is necessary to keep a relationship healthy, because if the person isn't happy or being satisfied by sex, then what's the point in having a sex life with this person?
If it was getting it up, I'd probably just ask. This is true honesty, I'd probably ask one of my dad's friends for some Viagra, and then if that doesn't work, then I'd actually maybe go to a doctor. I don't know. If my health insurance covers it, yeah. If it's not, then I'm not gonna pay any money to go see them. So there's always Planned Parenthood. I check them out.
If there's something there that I haven't seen before, yeah.
Yes. Because if you let any problem go on for too long, it could turn out way worse than if you were to get it taken care of in the early stages.